Okay, I know it's dark, but as I said in last night's read, we've had that many power cuts. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it, so I'm doing it now while we've still got any power, and hoping that I will get all the way through it without going down again. So, if I do, it might be in 2 parts. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to stop a read and start again, because I don't know how often it's going to happen. So like I said, we was warned about the tower moment, weren't we? The electrical and water problems. So let me know if you've had any. It's the 23rd of June 2024. And the song we've got is one I know very, very well. It's Paper Lace. So do you remember them doilies? Well, some of you won't. But doilies, when we was a kid, the paper ones that you used to put on plates. Paper Lace. Billy, obviously, Billy Don't Be a Hero. So we've had William, haven't we, a lot. So I'm still looking for William or Bill. It's also soldiers, the cavalry, men in uniform. We've had that a lot. And it's making a sacrifice for a greater cause. So it fits all the reads that we've been having lately. And they do tend to repeat themselves, don't they? So it must be an important thing. So the cavalry is coming, but it might not be in time to save some, is what they're saying. We may have left it a bit late for some. Let's have a look what they want us to know. Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life. Billy, don't be a hero. Come back and make me your wife. And as Billy started to go, she said, keep your pretty head low. But Billy didn't come back, I'm afraid. So maybe that's your scenario. I hope not. I hope that we are alert and aware and we plan and go cautiously. Spirit have been trying to help us for a very long time. Caution is needed. Now we've got a different one last time. What we got this time? Oh, there it is. Put it on ice. Be patient. Plan. Plan carefully. 7th house of partnerships, Libra. The colon, the prostate, marriages, legal matters, the home and family life, and Saturn, the truth. 4th house of Cancer. So, let's go again then. We're looking for Simon Peter. Religion, the church, your upbringing, the way you was brought up to believe, the neck and throat, schools, teachers, learning. Have you noticed the lights start flickering? There was earlier on, they're not now. So if they start flickering, you'll know. And there he is, already out. Simon Peter and the keys. Lost keys. The lack of faith in yourself and others. It's marriages and friendship breakups. sad state of affairs. Taurus energy. Talks of impatience, and we was told, wasn't we? We have to be patient. No gung-ho. If Billy had waited just that little bit longer, maybe if he hadn't have stood up and volunteered, he might still be here. So, $11.11 doorway. Maybe the 11th of November. This is a home. This is a celebration. A wedding even. A wedding that was planned by Billy and his girl. A new home perhaps. But a home is not a home without a fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. There is a happy retirement. A secure one. Unfortunately, maybe there's only the dog by your side. It's about loyalty. It's about those born in the year of the dog. 10 years is mentioned. Financial security, emotional security, but no passion, no action. The ISA, something on hold. The Libra energy of the call on the prostate. Impotence. Emotional or physical. A heavy burden to carry that may not even be yours. Impatience because your ships aren't coming in. Being in denial, not sure of your facts, protecting others, so unable or unwilling to make a decision. 2 weeks. This is about something being as good as it gets. But the thing about that is trying to keep it at that level is very hard. So we have 2 10s. Emotional and physical. Something's ending. Friendship and marriage, your belief system, lost keys, your inner child, the ego, binding yourself to the material world instead of the spiritual. Have you noticed yet there's no major arcanas, because that's today's and it's neutral. So this is an internal struggle that's going on with you. They've talked about the beach and water a lot, haven't they? The edge of the sea where spirit is close. Like we said, somebody may have been buried at sea or their ashes scattered at the beach. There is apathy here, a refusal to accept anything, or a refusal to do anything because of illness and bad temper. We've had this the past few days over and over again. Cowardice, lack of backbone, Leo energy, power struggles, 8 and 26, impatience, unable to tame the beast within and without. Leo is the 21st of July to the 21st of August. It may be in your chart anywhere, and it may be the actual chart now. Gossip or problems with an immature fire sign or child. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't act on gossip. Take it with a pinch of salt. Somebody's been put at the gates of hell by another. A secret is being kept. You are letting negativity into your field, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. Do not let anything into your body by injection, by mouth. However, be careful what you put into your mouth, as in diet medication, even medication that you're used to taking, because you may develop an allergy to it. Be very careful what words come out of your mouth, be they written or spoken. So I've got to watch myself, because that's my card. There'll be things I can't tell you, especially on YouTube, because it's censored. But it's about being married to the devil, being kidnapped, the kidnapped victim again, the smith, the Romany, the traveller, the psychic, the medium, the empath. Cinderella cannot go to the ball. You're putting all this effort in to something that will never pay off. You're working for the ugly sisters forever. Little effort has been put into what you want. Again, impatience, they've doubled up the cards, so we've got the message already. There is no ships coming in for you right now. You have to be patient. Yeah. Let go and let spirit deal with it for now. Stop holding on till your fingertips bleed to something that no longer works. Stubbornness, narrow-mindedness, believing that it can't be done. Apologies, perhaps for the lockdown. Virgo energy. Those in uniform that we spoke about, and I posted something on Facebook about the violent man in uniform. Apologies. Arenas, the terrorists, the one with the limp, the one with the amputation, the one with the scar on the leg. Agriculture, massively important. Healing, Chiron. First you must heal yourself, and then you can heal others. It is Virgo energy. But miracles are taking place. You just have to stay positive. You are manifesting your own reality. You are casting spells with your words. So the 1st, the 2nd, the 28th or the 29th of this month, we've got the 26th, so we need the 27th to make it a run. This is something or someone new in your life. It can be anything from a washing machine, like I've said before, but it makes your life easier. It is above all mental faculties being in the right place, manifesting a positive outcome. Be careful of your words and thoughts, because they manifest your reality. Someone who wears many hats, somebody who works with blades, disc cups or wood, we've been through it before. Could be anything from a hairdresser to a surgeon, a lumberjack to a joiner, you get the drift. Discs can be anything from a circular saw to coins. What's the other one? Swords, we've said. Wood, we've said. Cups can be anything from a barista's cup to large vats in a factory. Somebody who likes to collect hats, baseball caps or any type of hats. Somebody who is many things to many different people. But above all, it's your positive mindset. You have to stay positive. And it's hard to do that when you're at the gates of hell. Maybe you are helpless and can do nothing about this situation. We just have to be patient and wait. Billy may not return. There it is. somebody being the victim or playing the martyr. Billy was the martyr. He sacrificed himself for everyone else. But that didn't help his fiancée, did it? It's Odin. It's Wednesday. It's the All-Father. It's Prometheus. It's turning your world, needing to turn your world upside down, to put boundaries in place. Pisces energy. Pisces in Neptune until 2026. There it is. I'm afraid. The dream is over. An ending. All your cups are drained. You need to heal. There could be hospital appointments. You may feel like you're doing this alone. Lonely in a room full of people. Feeling half erased. A bird in a gilded cage. Feeling the lack. Not being positive isn't going to help anyone. Criminal activity. So the reverse of this, if you think negatively, you must manifest positively. Drugs, criminal people, somebody wearing a false mask, pretending to be happy when they're not, pretending to be well when they're not. It's not. It's somebody being something they're not. It's time to do what you say you're going to do. Put your money where your mouth is. Take action. To know, not just to believe, but to know that the outcome will be positive. Start doubting. You're growing. You're growing as a person, as a soul. Mother energy and spirit is coming to threaten the gods to bring her child home. She will, that's Demeter, and she will bring her daughter Persephone back to this world. By hook or by crook. So, it's mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. It's growth, it's fertility, it's agriculture, it's the military. The cavalry is coming, but we're going to have to be patient. May the 31st, November the 11th, Memorial Day. Veterans, they have grown through pain. 3 or 30. So now we have the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, the 1st and the 2nd. And the 3rd. So it's an important period. Or possibly of this month, because we haven't got 31 days, we've only got 30. A bond that can't be broken. A mutual love. And healing. You must not act in haste, because you will repent at leisure. And we've just said that on the full moon read, so it's very important. Escape is what you feel. You're half in and half out of a situation. Demeter had to go to the crossroads to call Hecate, to travel to the underworld to find out where her daughter is. So there may be something about the hostages, another rescue operation. So if we hear about that, maybe they're making me hair stand on end. So somebody needs rescuing, because they have no way of putting their boundaries in place. It suggests 9 days, which will take us up to that period of time. So let's see. What are we saying? Isa. And Demeter turned the world to snow and ice until Persephone came home. So, we want to bring her home. The ice and cold. Isa. It may be an investment. Something about an investment that goes wrong. So, maybe you invested in the wrong future. The double E in any word or name, even in even, so don't have to be both together. This is the icicle, the cold, hard, unyielding, and capable of causing a lot of pain. By extension, ice in general is associated with this rune, especially the type of ice that makes walking difficult. It is connected with a slow-moving, inexorable glacier. Being notable for its hardness, ice is also associated with the cold iron from which the weapons were made, and iron was used to stop magic. The symbolic beasts associated with Isa are the heads of reindeer, the white stag, and you know is very important to me, the white hart, that roam the snowy wastes, so Christmas time, as well as ferocious wild boars, Venus. And we did have someone that rode the wild boar, didn't we? But I can't remember who it was. The alder tree is Aquarius, the cold, hard, detached person. And connected to the number 7. 7th month is July, which is the Cancer period, home and family life. It's also Libra, 7th house on the dice of legal matters, partnerships, the colon and the prostate, the loins. Verdandi, the Norn of the present, is the 3rd goddess of fate. Number 3 is Demeter. Her iron will, as guardian of the status quo, fits perfectly with the nature of Isa, another goddess whose cold heart resisted warmth and persuasion of all kinds is Rind, who refused Odin the means to avenge the death of his son. So someone will be refused revenge. Rind is a symbolic of the frozen earth of winter. Like the infinitely slow-moving glacier, the force of the rune Isa is unstoppable. There will be no stopping this. All you require when this rune is found in a reading is that rarest of virtues, patience. And what do we say? We need that patience. And at the moment, we're not willing to be patient and wait. The impatience is what's stopping us. And it's making us ill, perhaps. The appearance of Isa is most distressing when the question is about a relationship, because this icy rune foretells a period of emotional cooling, yet it's not necessarily a permanent state of affairs, because the thaw will come and the ice will melt. In other affairs, it slows down to a crawl. Business partnerships may go through a rocky patch, because expected events will not happen when they're supposed to, so you may not get paid when you're supposed to. You may also find that any blocks to your ambitions will turn out to be a blessing in disguise, because your aims and desires will change when you find out more facts. Even though this rune is not the most comfortable to live with and can be all very distressing for affairs of the heart, the cool clarity of ice bestows a calmness conducive to quiet contemplation. The true gift of Isa is a respite from cluttered thinking, which will allow you to see your situation and prospects more clearly if you wait. It may even show you how to progress in the future to avoid the pitfalls and slip-ups that you would have or almost certainly have occurred if you act in haste. There is no doubt some unfinished business here. If you're involved in creative ventures of any kind, it will be a good idea to take a pause from it. Even if you believe that you are wasting time, nothing could be further from the truth, because this interval will allow you the time to recharge your talents. So maybe these power cuts have been for a reason. And when the thaw sets in, you will thus be able to pursue your task with renewed vigour. Traditionally, the rune Isa is associated with the number 7, which, like I said, we've got on the dice. So its appearance as a final rule could indicate a period of 7 days. So we've got 7 to 9 days now. If it falls in the middle of a reading, it's said to emphasise the message of the other factors. If you choose to interpret this in the reverse, the immobility that is suggested can be taken as a message that you can go no further and must completely change direction, turn your world upside down. So, home and family, marriages, partnerships, legal matters, and open enemies. The truth comes out. Saturn. So 7th house, Libra. The wedded rings, the wedding, where we started with the read. This is the lines, the marital home, colours blue and brown, relationships, matrimony, partnerships, unity, other people, projections of your feelings, wants and needs onto others, or their feelings, wants and needs onto yourself. Public enemies and lawsuits. Speak your truth and shame the devil, especially if there is a lawsuit, because someone may go to prison if you don't, rightly or wrongly. Saturn. The security conscious placement clings firmly to the past with bleeding fingertips. What did I say? The 4 of Pentacles. You must let go. Creating rigid boundaries to protect loved ones. Depression and moodiness are possible, so don't protect them when you know that they are in the wrong. There's no defending some people. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. We are reassessing, we are revisiting the past. Number 51. So you may be 51, you may live at number 51. 51 could be important to you. It's the 2 of Swords. It's decision time within the next 2 weeks. There it is. What did I say? Mishap's are like knives. They either serve or cut us as we grasp them by the blade or the handle. The name James, Russell or Lowell could be important. This isn't going to be predictable. Back up all your equipment, your computers, your cell phone numbers, your address books, and anything to do with technology or mechanics. I can't do that. Electrical appliances purchased at this time may end up needing to be returned. Any sales item will often turn out to be a massive dud. Don't make the mistake of purchasing a vehicle at this time either. If you are to have your vehicle repaired, expect making another visit to the shop to have everything revised or corrected. How long will this period last? The Mercury retrograde card comes up. Give the matter 1 week, so again 7 days, and then ask the same question after that week. You will want to go carefully over the contracts you sign. I wouldn't sign any if it was me, and check any emails or letters you send. If you're about to leave on a trip, you must leave early, because you must expect unusual delays to occur. Make sure you have clothing for all types of weather, because the temperature and conditions are likely to change. Mundane matters aside, retrograde planets are said to be more empathic, and that means that strangely we're more silently and internally keyed into the energies. So that means we will suck up negative energy as well. This causes unusual and fated meetings and occurrences to happen. You may meet up with someone that you haven't seen in years at the most unexpected place. You may have a conversation with someone with whom you've only had a superficial relationship with, when suddenly you connect to that person, causing a much deeper rapport. If you're asking about a strengthening of a relationship, this is not a good time to get married. An excellent time to renew vows. It's not a good time to initiate a divorce or end a relationship, considering how soon Mercury moves forward again. So some people will be in and out of this like Jack Flash. Because if you do, the relationship may move forward again too. If you're feeling hopeless and worried, the Mercury retrograde card is actually a good one. It means there is more to this than you know at this current time, and that the possibility of more information coming to make things clearer is real, which is what the rune said. It's a fortuitous time to connect with a lover from the past. It is time to revise, reinvent, and renew. So if you're going back over something, it's a good time. There will be blunders, cancellations, unexpected failures, and getting off track. "34, adding up to the number 7, the standing stones. We've just had the solstice. The JSO, I don't even like to speak about them, did unspeakable things. It's about the ancestors, the gateway to your new life and sacred things. So 34. Standing stones are found in many locations all over the world. Many theories around what their uses were, and many agree that they are a sacred place where one could make contact with the ancestors, all those that have gone before us and have gone back to the earth, taking with them all the lessons learned and becoming a group of collective energy, which is what we all go to. Standing stones are seated within the earth and above the ground, and we had the Highlander yesterday, didn't we? Many containing quartz, which is known as an amplifier of energies. And there's me quartz, what our dear Kristen sent me all the way from America. And also to help with two-way communications with spirit. Standing stones may be dolmens or gateways, and some are burial tombs. Regardless of what shape they take, the energy suggests their sacredness and gateway to another dimension. In journeying, I have often come across spirals carved in the stones, and if I place my hand on them, I am transported to a different location. They are definitely portals of some type and hold incredible energy. On drawing this card, you are being beckoned to contact the elders or ancestors, guidance from those that hold the knowledge you have not yet come to understand. They may be living or past, they may be your direct lineage or from a group collective. It means a time for seeking knowledge to help you with making decisions or working on an issue that really has you chasing your tail, because the old ones have done it all, been there, seen that, got the t-shirt. When we find ourselves on a merry-go-round that we can't seem to find a way off, it usually requires a different perspective and an outside guidance. So find your oldest friend. Find a place in nature where you will not be disturbed. Place your hand on the ground and hold a stone in your hand. Ask for the wisdom, the ancestors, to help you work through what needs to be addressed. Ask for their guidance or help with looking at something from a different angle, turning your world upside down, or to help you grow in some way. Demeter. Remember that one day you too will be an elder, and as you draw to you the life lessons that make you wise, you can also travel to sacred standing stone sites around the world, either physically or spiritually. Meditation or journeying will take your spirit or consciousness to the site, and it can yield incredible results. You are not limited to your physical body. You can travel to those places at any time and bathe in their healing energies and talk to spirits that reside there. But don't stay there too long. Be careful. The rabbit, Easter, Ostara, number 8, which is in the negative here. So I would say the 8 is positive, the 26 is negative. The red eggs, now I'm not trying to be rude, but I know what spirit are trying to say. So remember we talked about the colon, the prostate. Remember, boys, if you pee on a pregnancy test and it comes back positive, you need to go see your doctor. I always say this because it could be testicular cancer. Don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but if you nip it in the bud before it gets any further, you'll be fine. So, Ostara, those born in the year of the rabbit, massively important. The pagan holiday before Easter was here, should I say. So, Ostara is the spring equinox, named for the goddess I never know how you say it, Istra, from whom Easter gets its name. Day and night are equal length. The ascent towards the light begins. A joyful young rabbit leaps. So the rabbit, and have we got Ostara here? Here it is. Ostara is March the 20th to the 23rd. The trees are budding with tender growth, and everywhere there is signs of awakening. So we are awakening. The red eggs are a symbol of rebirth and eternal life, and are offered as a gift of love from spirit. Creativity abounds. This is a time of rapid growth in every way. Projects undertaken now will blossom quickly. Give in to spring fever and approach life with enthusiasm. Take a leap of faith. Be patient. Something is brewing. Enthusiasm, growth, vitality. Be filled with the life force of renewal. How do you express your inner child? Balder, so the second sight. He hung about for 9 nights to gain insight into the ancient ways. He lost his eye from, Odin lost his eye as well. That's why I was thinking about the 9 days and 9 nights. Odin hung from the tree, but Balder was killed by his brother. So you may be betrayed by your brother. But it's because his brother was blind and did not see. So it was more Loki. People whispering in his ear, telling him what to do instead of listening to his own intuition. Mistletoe. So November, December time is very important. I hope that makes sense because I went off track a bit there. You need to go with your gut instinct because we've got the orange chakra. So Balder, the Norse god, loved by all, including the humans and gods. Balder was born the son of Frigg, who loved her son like no other, so mother and son. Frigg had a premonition that her son would die young. I panic all the time about Casey. So in an attempt to save her son, she made all animals and plants take an oath not to harm him. So wrapping him in cotton wool, a bit like I did. As Balder grew up, other gods found it amusing to try different ways in which to harm Balder, but never to any avail. Balder had only one enemy, and that was Loki, the devil, who wanted to be rid of him because of the admiration of all the other gods. Loki tricked Frigg into telling him that mistletoe was the only plant that did not take the oath. Loki set forth and made a dart of mistletoe and gave it to Balder's blind brother, who threw the dart at Balder and killed him. Baldy's body was cremated on a boat, so burial at sea, like I said, and her grief, his wife threw herself on the burning body so that she could be with him in the afterlife. That's not an option, because it doesn't work like that. So please, in your moment of depression, don't think that's an out, because it isn't. You are renowned for your ability to avoid situations and incidents and come out the other side generally unscathed by the event. People believe you have luck of the gods on your side, and that is not true. So Billy didn't have luck on his side, did he? You have an amazing knack of being able to see things in a positive manner, and that's what's needed right now. What they don't know is that you hurt just like everyone else. The difference is your attitude to recovery. It is time to consider telling others of your feelings and experiences so they understand you better. You are a teacher and a role model and need to share your experiences of resilience, how you get through these hard times with others. So if you're an ancestor now, if you're an elder now, you must teach the young ones how to get through these hard times easier. So the lessons you've learned are important. To enable them to understand the positive strategies you used to get through difficult and challenging situations. Your knowledge will motivate others to change their views and give them the opportunity to have better outcomes in their lives too. So you have not suffered in vain, because the reason you did was so that you could learn the lessons and be a leader for others. Beautiful read. I hope you understood it. I hope you'll forgive me for being a bit haphazard because of the power cuts. But thanks for listening. Speak soon. You take care of yourselves.